So many people keep asking this question: can you become wealthy without going to college? Hey beautiful, welcome back to my channel. Tamia Dawkins here. If you've never seen my face before, I would love to invite you to go ahead and subscribe, because on my channel we talk about all things connected to living the intentional lady life so that you can build a life and a business that I know that you'll absolutely love. Don't forget to hit the little bell for updates. Training video, we're going to go ahead and dive and get right into it so that we can really have a one-to-one chat about how you could possibly, maybe, yes or no, become wealthy without going to college. So what I have found is that many people just have not come to terms with the fact that we are living in a time and a space to whereas you really do not have to go to college in order to become wealthy. Now, I don't know where you fall in the scope of being a believer of this school of thought or possibly not, but I believe that facts absolutely matter. Now, there are several different people in our world today that have become amazing influencers and have been able to rise in terms of wealth just by building whatever it is that they have had the desire to build in terms of their empire, and have been able to scale that thing beyond what anybody that was probably connected to them could ever possibly imagine. So whether you're talking about Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, all of these people were able to build wealth without obtaining a college degree. So there is your absolute proof. Now, in fact, according to CNBC, there are about 30% of billionaires that do not have a college degree. I think that that is absolutely amazing. Why? Because when we are groomed and we come up in our system in terms of in the United States of America, we are taught that we have to go through a particular kind of cookie cutter process to be able to obtain the wealth that we absolutely want and need within our lives. And by looking at this particular stat, you can absolutely tell that that is not the truth. Sometimes you have to go your way. You have to build your path so that you can answer the call that is on your life to be that wealthy person that you were created to be. Now, me personally, I'm actually in the process of completing my degree in counseling psychology. So what happened was I decided to take off some time so that I could really devote myself to taking care of my 3 amazing baby boys. But now that they're a little bit older and I've taught them to be independent, that gives me the opportunity to kind of focus on other things. But in the span of time of me not completing my degree, I was actually able and still am generating income because of several online endeavors. I literally have done it all, like most entrepreneurs that were in the process of finding their niche, whether it was being certified as a relationship coach or a health coach or a life coach, or doing some side hustles of one-to-one consulting. You name it, I probably did it. I had a pop-up boutique at one point that I had to go ahead and close down because of the fact that I just could not balance doing that alongside with making sure that my little ones were getting everything that they needed when they absolutely needed me most. And so I wanted to tell you that quick little story to let you know that it is very possible to build wealth or to start a business while you do not necessarily have your college degree. You could do it over the span of time. Personally, I see moms do it all the time. There are so many different ways that you can be able to build the wealth that you want to build. On another span, if you are into, let's say, making investments, that is a way that you have the ability to really build the wealth that you want to build. Now, one thing that I found is that going the more so organic way of building wealth does take time. But if you recently watched my video on passive income, if you haven't seen it, I'll make sure that I put it up here. I really teach you different strategies, or really teaching you the foundation of exactly what passive income is. And this is one of the ways that people are able to build wealth over time. Once again, if you haven't watched the video, I definitely mentioned the fact that in order to make that passive income that absolutely can shift things in your life, sometimes you have to plant seeds in the ground for now, and then then wait for the harvest to come up on the basis of things that you have done in the beginning of whatever it is that you're building. And so I love the fact that I'm able to articulate to people that yes, I've had the opportunity to create products and services that have helped me to bring income into our home, but then at the same time, I'm still in pursuit of my degree. If you have your priorities straight in terms of knowing exactly what you want to do, you don't have to go crazy paying thousands and thousands of dollars for a degree that in some people's cases, they never ever use. I've heard of that particular testimony as well, whereas they went to school for one thing and then in the long run, they ended up doing something totally different based upon their passion. So really make sure that your passion lines up with the thing that you want to be able to pursue in life. It might be totally different from what it is that maybe you traditionally thought that you should go to school for. Now, before I dive into giving you a couple of tips on how you can go ahead and begin to build the wealth that I know that you absolutely want, I think it's important for you to really make sure that you get clear about where you stand on the scope of building the wealth that you want in your life. Do you want to go to college and spend those thousands of dollars for the degree that you might not ever use? I feel like if you are really setting out to be, let's say, a doctor, a teacher, a lawyer, then obviously it is absolutely essential that you get a degree and a license. But if you want to do something in business, you can get certifications, or if you want to do something in health and life coaching like myself, or consulting, you can get certifications, which would then be way cheaper. I remember talking to an amazing lady that is in the field of psychology, and she really expressed to me that years ago, you had to get the master's, you had to get the undergrad degree, but now there are certain certifications that allow for people in the psychology field, my field, to not even have to go ahead and get all of these degrees and be paying back thousands of dollars up until they're like 50 years old after they've gotten the degree. Now, if that is something that you want to do, but then at the same time you want to build wealth, try to see if you could take a class here and there like I've done throughout the years, and eventually have a long-term plan to really be settled in terms of, in my case, counseling or opening up a practice. That's something that I want to do in the long term when my boys get old enough. I know to do that now would be very time consuming, and eventually it'll be something that will help me to be able to generate a salary or an income. I know that it is like my long-term goal in terms of what it is that I know that I feel called to do. But if you rather just build the wealth that you know that you want and need in your life, you can go ahead and put together a side hustle or start a particular business that will help you to generate that wealth that you absolutely love. And what I've seen is that you can really generate the wealth that you want without a college degree if you really learn how to focus on where you have expertise in. So really start to hone into the area that people are always pulling on you for. If people need their hair done, are you the first person that they call? If they need something in terms of research, do they consult with you? If so, try to see if you can begin to create different avenues that would allow for you to become an expert and a go-to person, and then set up all of your things so you can make the coins that you need to be able to generate the wealth that you absolutely deserve in your life. So first you can go ahead and really start to seek out starting a service-based business. So usually service-based businesses are connected to having clients. And when you have clients, they're usually known to be long-term, meaning to say you will do more than one service for them. So for example, for me, I started a health coaching group or several health coaching groups. And what I did was I had the opportunity to have those people that were in past groups show up for another one. Or I've done online mentorship. So those people were named as clients that were utilizing the different services that I went ahead and offered them in my programs. And so if you can go ahead and think about something that you're an expert at, that you can build a service-based business with, whereas you do a service and you get paid for that service, then that will be able to help you to get clear on how you can build wealth in that particular area. Now, in this next tip, you definitely want to make sure that you check out my video on Passive Income 101, because you'll definitely get more clarity about how you can build out this particular wealth strategy so that you can build this business and absolutely flourish the way that I believe that you can. You can do this in particular by maybe doing real estate, investing in real estate, doing a fixer-upper in particular. So if you know that maybe you just got some cash back, let's say in your income tax, or let's say you got some money that went ahead and came in that you know you can go ahead and utilize, then go ahead and make an investment in terms of real estate. And so what you'll be doing is really generating avenues of passive income by the consistent flow and reoccurring income that comes in with rental properties that were fixer-uppers that you could go ahead and generate that income with. And one thing that you'll find is that, let's say you do a flip on a particular property that's a fixer-upper, you might be able to go ahead and sell that property versus rent it out for passive income and then make an investment on something bigger and better. So there's just this consistent string of flourishing when you're talking about investing in real estate or either doing more so rentals for passive income. Now, next, I love this next tip because I feel like anybody can do it. If you have a particular expertise, you can go ahead and offer consulting services. Now, there definitely is a big difference between consulting versus coaching. Coaching, you're really invested, you know, in the particular client that you have, and maybe you're walking them through a program. I know for me, in terms of life coaching and health coaching, I have a 6-week program, or either I'll do a 21-day program that really walks people through the process of receiving the results that they want to receive. And I'm their coach. I help to bring them through the process. Now, if you are not so much into that, obviously, then you want to focus on consulting, whereas you more so do research and give people advice in terms of different things that they're consulting with you about. And so that might just be an easier route to go because of the fact that you don't necessarily have to be as invested. Whereas if you're doing coaching, it'll definitely take more time. But if you're into coaching, then definitely do that. But I would suggest going ahead and starting a consultant agency in whatever niche that you definitely know that people are seeking you out for, so that you can start to build your wealth and your name and your legacy in terms of that particular company that you are building. Now, the next tip is super cool as well, and that is for you to go ahead and create a particular product. Now, I'm into creating digital products, info products, anything that will help you to be able to build an online business. And I've been able to do that in my field of expertise by creating these digital products, and even in health and life coaching as well. And so, for example, I have a mindset course which connects to my life coaching certification or expertise that helps women to be able to live an intentional lady life. So what I went ahead and did was I took a lot of the information that I would deliver in a one-to-one coaching session, and I went ahead and packaged it up in a mini course, and then did this course, and now I offer it on my website, or I offer it on my email list, and people are consistently going ahead to invest in this particular course. And so I've been able to create that product that it's like endless in terms of the fact that it is definitely a passive income product. So if you can think about a particular product that you can go ahead and create or build or whatever have you in terms of the creation process, then you can find that you can definitely build wealth. And one thing that I know about creating products is that you don't ever just create one, but what you'll end up doing is creating what is known as a product suite, so that whatever your expertise is, you'll have different products that you can go ahead and offer to your clients or your customers. So get working on creating your products if you definitely want to create a business that will help to generate you the wealth that you need. Next, if those things don't appeal to you, you can think about really becoming an expert on a particular subject matter. And so you want to be able to build an audience and visibility in a particular area that you have expertise in. So for example, for me, I am known as the master mom. So it would be super easy for me to build out different kind of, let's say, products or services or a business around being a master mom, because that is my area or one of my areas of expertise. So if you can think about more so a niche down particular, let's say, subject matter that you are really, really known for, then you can go ahead and create a business model around that particular thing and then have people visit you for the services or the products or whatever it is that you want to do to be able to help you to generate that wealth without a college degree. I don't know if you would consider this next thing to kind of be like a short-term kind of strategy to be able to build wealth, but I definitely think it's a great investment, especially in the times that we live in, and people are always looking for this particular thing, and that is to create a rental property, almost like the same business model of an Airbnb, or let's say you have a particular property in a well-traveled area where people come out a lot. And so for instance, I live in Florida, and this is a well-known area in terms of people coming for vacation. And so it would be a great idea if me and my husband wanted to, for us to be able to rent out our property almost like with the same kind of idea as Airbnb. Now you can actually go on a site like Airbnb and then go ahead and try to figure out how you can rent out your property. Let's say if you decide to go stay with family in the summertime, and you know that different people might come down to your area and be looking for a particular place. There is a lot of money that can be generated over the years if you do decide to rent out your property, and let's say maybe, you know, go rent out a different property that's not at the same value of the one that you are absolutely renting out. So this could be something that you can do to really start small, let's say in terms of real estate, kind of get your feet wet and to see if you really like the industry. But over time, the more properties that you acquire and the more properties that you put on the market in terms of being short-term rentals, this could really generate a whole lot of wealth for you and your family. I really want you to sit down and maybe write out what your hobbies are. What are the things that you absolutely love to do that you do now, but you just don't get paid for it? Why? Because you can go ahead and start to monetize your hobbies. So let's say, for instance, you do nails, and it's something that you do and you do it well. So in this next tip, I'm really gonna encourage you to go ahead and get creative. Try to see if you can tap into the different hobbies, or really list out or write down the different hobbies that you're doing right now. And so after you're able to really identify those different hobbies, then you should go ahead and try to figure out how you can monetize them. So let's say, for instance, you really, really love to do something like nails. What you could possibly do is go ahead and start a nails mobile business, whereas you go to your friends and family that would usually just come to you to get their nails done, and you really pump it up, you amp it up, you get glitter, you get different kind of nail types, maybe just go completely organic. This would help you to generate the wealth that you really want without having to invest in that college degree, because of the fact that now you have consistent clientele that was possibly coming to you when it was just your hobby, but because of the fact that you turned it into a particular business model and you amped it up, people realize that you're shifting from that place of just using it as a hobby or doing it as a hobby to turning it now into your own business and generating the wealth that you can absolutely generate because of the fact that you've gotten very intentional about this particular creative hobby. This could totally generate the wealth that you are looking to generate without you having to have to go to college. Now, what's super important to realize is that innovative people are not cookie cutter people. They're people that stand out from the crowd. And so in order for you to really be able to stand out in the crowd and do something absolutely amazing, you have got to learn how to sometimes do something different. In the comments down below, let me know which one of these tips have really been helpful, or which one of these tips are you thinking about doing? Do you think you're gonna go ahead and turn your hobby into a monetized business? Or maybe go ahead and invest in some fixer-uppers in the real estate industry so that you can build wealth? Whatever it is that you decide to do, let me know in the comments down below. Well, beautiful, there's one more thing that I absolutely have to let you know, and that is I believe in you. Do me a favor, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you again here soon. Ciao.